Twin Cities, and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. Trey Benson, touchdown Minnesota. His 12th touchdown of the year. Tyler Basnett for the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Smash, smash. Ready.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first down.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Alert! Alert! Come on! Go!
Once again, it's Gibbs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready, ready.
3rd and 5. To Slav, a man in motion.
18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Buffalo, 18. Ready, ready.
Milrow on 3rd down. He's got his man complete. That's to Slav. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It is a huge play for Detroit. And even 30 yards.
First down, Detroit.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
To Slav, a man in motion.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long.
Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Milrow. His throw, left side, for Tesla. He's got it. And he will score! Isaac Tesla. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout here. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
A run here with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
3rd and 2, now Milrow. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Bates' kick is good. The Lions build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is going to sail
Vikings
through the end zone
and 10
for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a game
Good
of
work
16
after
yards.
the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands it, we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Short, complete to Likely. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Minnesota.
13 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Now they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Third and inches. They'll try and run here with Benson. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely.
He was covered by Brian
And that will lead to a 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. On 3rd down, they go with Benson, and he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they paid off with 6. It's 1st and goal. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Justin Jefferson, touchdown Vikings. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Vikings 14. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They'll let him keep it. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Lions.
Ready?
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
McKinney on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Right back to Irving. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Unlock line. Ready.
On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Gotta be lying.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and goal, Detroit.
Ready.
Here's Gibbs. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of 1.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready. Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Warrior 70. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be taken down as we take down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
Let's go now. Crack all 80. Crack all 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Here's Milrow to throw. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And now it's 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready up. Pirates. Let's go. Panther 60. Chap 60. Chap 60.
Milrow. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. Oh, and a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Mustang 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
On 2nd down, Milrow. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Milrow. On the move, past the 40. And he is out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Lions first down.
A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
19 Lions. Ridge, go street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw again is Milrow. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's a design run. And not a whole lot there. Up to about the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready, go.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To Slav, a man in motion. On 3rd down, Milrow. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the set. Here we go.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
And the Vikings.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the Vikings.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
1st down.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. They work this out wide to Benson. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away.
And he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Minnesota. Pass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Vikings have taken the lead by a point here in the third.
Lions 20. Tyler Bass set to kick
Following
off.
the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready,
A give. This is Irvin. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
ready up.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4.
Back, go.
A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
and 2. Here we go.
Second Pirates. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Milrow. He's got Laporta open on the left side. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Detroit.
A gain of 19
Now, this is the
yards.
epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Now Milrow. On the field, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
Here we go. Set. 19.
Play action. It's Milrow. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And the Lions are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Cup 19, 79 Broncos.
On play action, Milrow. Out to his right. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Again, it's Milrow. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Vikings 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
A bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He's got his tight end likely downfield. Strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And
a gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, it's caught by Felton. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On the ground, it's Benson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Third and less than a yard.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again? I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Benson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's either going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Third down and goal to go.
They'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now return coming from the 7. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
19. Hey, we're going to do some Cowboy 80.
Well, the handoff is Irving. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
By Isaiah Rodgers. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's second down and 5.
Ready? Go, 70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now Gibbs. He'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. He's got his man complete. That's to Small. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 57 yards.
A big one here in the fourth quarter. A gain of 57 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here.
Let's go now.
As we get to first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier. The tackle by Alex Highsmith. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
On the set.
Now here's second and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
One more time. They try Gibbs. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
19, 18. 18, Pioneer. Go.
On third and goal, Milrow.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down.
Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal.
Get up.
They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Vikings 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got Likely over the middle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Makes it
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Herbie Joseph. And the Lions are right back in this one.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
A run here with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready? Gotta be lying. Ready?
They'll go play action with Milroe. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
The Lions call their first timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 45-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
A safe kick taken at the 5. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft. Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.